Hello and welcome everyone. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Tamra and I go by Sensual Mystic. So today what we're going to do is a pick a card. What do they really think? If you are just dying to know what their true thoughts about you are, whether this is a family member, somebody that you're dating, somebody that you're interested in dating, a lover, somebody from your past, a stranger that walked by you on the street, whatever, whoever, this may be some insight into how they really, really think about you. So what I'm going to get you to do in a moment is to pause this video if you need to, or just take a moment and look at the three different piles. You have deck number or pile number 1, 2, and 3. And what I'm going to do is get you to check the timestamps below and fast forward to the timestamp of the pile that you have chosen. First off, I'd like to share that readings are on by donation until the end of August, so there's just a few more days left to get in on that. Otherwise, I will put my regular rates up. And I just want to invite you to just breathe in the sunshine that we have for a few more days for those of us, that are, well, not necessarily a few more days, but depending on your time zone, September weather can be really freaky and start changing and we start moving into fall. So just soaking up this last bit of energy, and as we move into Virgo, just enjoying the summer vibes. I want to remind you, disclaimer, this is for entertainment purposes only. Don't go out and make, wild decisions in your life without taking responsibility. Don't blame the tarot lady. In other words, seek professional help where it's needed and just use your own intuition and discretion. If the story fits, take it. Sometimes the rules are reversed. Know that and have fun. Please like, subscribe if you haven't already. Please leave me a comment. Don't be shy down there, and share this video with your family and friends if you feel the call. Without further ado, let us get started. Oh yeah, there's going to be like over 80 videos uploaded a month, so you definitely want to check it out. Everything from astrology to typology, tarot to new sorts of things, dream. I have like everything from zombie to demon to like everything in the mix. So goddess, I just did a goddess pick a card yesterday. So today, here we go. What do they really think about you? So for those of you who chose pile number 1, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put pile number 2 and 3 over there, and we're going to get to them after. So let's see. Card number 1. This is kind of like more where you're at with this person, which is the 4 of Swords. How they view you is the Wheel of Fortune. The current challenge and the dynamic is the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Hidden factors, which you don't know that you need to know. I'm just going to move this. Sorry. What you don't know that you need to know, which is the 9 of Wands. I'm using the Serpent Fire Tarot here in case anybody's curious or wondering. Spirit's advice is King of Wands. Outcome is 10 of Pentacles. Holy macro. Whoever chose pile number 1, jackpot. And out of the Goddess deck, the Goddess Power Oracle, who they view you as, is Benzai 10, so beauty. So I'm thinking that most of you who chose this pile, this curiosity was, relative to love. It's kind of just screaming this all over. For some of you, it could be like business or something else passionate. I'm sure it could be anything or anybody that you're asking about. But for the majority of you guys, this is definitely like your situation is you're healing right now. You're kind of like, You've taken a step back, you've retreated, your guides are with you, you're surrendering to the moon and just trying to harness that energy at nighttime to rejuvenate and reclaim yourself. I think they know that. The way they view you is as the Wheel of Fortune. They just see you as like the jackpot. Like to them, you are divine timing. You know, like you have that element of you've come into their life at the perfect time, at the perfect place. And they see you, you know, like they might not, I have a feeling they might not be overly verbal about how they view you, but they see you. The challenge at hand right now is the Ace of Pentacles. So it's like they want to make you an offer, but I feel like they don't know if you feel the same way about them. Because the hidden factors is the Nine of Wands. It's like they see you so highly and you're giving off perhaps the same confusion over the tone of the dynamic of the relationship as they are. And so they see things like as a standstill right now, but like they do view you as their Wheel of Fortune. They do want to make you an offer. Spirit's advice is the Knight of Wands. It's like the knight goes in fast and passionate, like, and makes a move. The outcome here is the Ten of Pentacles. So this is like the full Monty. Like, we're not getting like heart cards in here. So I have a feeling like that this person is, you know, perhaps maybe you're an air sign or they're even an air sign. I mean, there's different things here. They could be earth, they could be fire. You have earth, air, and fire in the mix up here. Spirit's advice is to like express your passion. You know, they do see you as their jackpot, you know, and they want to offer something stable. Like the Ace of Pentacles is a proposal. For some of them, they might even be thinking about proposing to you. If this was a business relationship or something else like that, they see you as somebody that would really be you know, that jackpot investment, like that windfall. They see you that way. Even though like you're upfront about like your space in terms of you might be a little bit retreated and healing, they do see you as the jackpot. They do want to make an offer to you. Things have been a bit stagnant because I think you're both like looking eye to eye. It's like you've met your match, you know, in this individual, you've met your match, but it's like the hearts aren't being shown. So I feel like there's reserved emotion in this scenario. Nobody's really opening up or expressing about emotions, even though there is all of this really wonderful stuff going on here. I really feel that those of you who chose this, there's like a really strong potential for a very secure and stable relationship or proposal, whether that is in love or business or whatever, really. The reason that I said, you know, love is because Benzai 10, like they just think of you as somebody that has this element of beauty, this eccentricity, this ability to soften a room with your love. And this is just this card of them looking at you with such, I don't know, it's like a muse kind of quality, almost like they feel like they don't even know how to describe your beauty. They don't even know how to think that you could be their jackpot. Even though they think of you as the jackpot, they'd love to offer you, you know, make a proposal for you. They have all of this passion inside that they need to express, and they feel like they could build something really stable and concrete with you. It's hard for them to express, but you mean the world to them, you know. And for those of you that this is business related, or if it's like family matter or anything like that, they just see you as someone that is so soft and so beautiful and so feminine, and that whatever you do in life, you bring beauty towards it. So that's it for group number 1. Hopefully that resonated. If it didn't, or if it did, let me know either way in the comments. And if it didn't, I guess pick another pile. That would be my suggestion, but hopefully it did. So for those of you who chose pile number 2, and pile number 1 was just so beautiful, wow. For those of you who chose pile number 2, we have the 3 of Swords in reverse as like where you're at right now. The way that they see you is the High Priestess in reverse. The challenge at hand right now is the Magician in reverse as they see it. What you don't know that you need to know is about the Lovers, and the outcome is the Queen of Wands. In terms of Goddess, how they perceive you is as adaptability and the Goddess of adaptability. So the 3 of Swords in reverse here. So I could read this multiple ways. Okay. And I'm going to read it in multiple ways. And remember, the energy could be vice versa. So this is so very different from reading number 1. 3 of Swords in reverse. So like you're coming out of feeling this heartache and this pain. The way they're seeing you is the High Priestess in reverse. So they're seeing you as somebody, that's not really quite embodying the full potential of your intuition. And it might have been because this is a relationship. I'm feeling for those of you, this is like an ex for quite a few of you that have chosen this. Okay. Or it's somebody that you're really, you're dealing with some challenge and confusion in the relationship. Yeah, because they're seeing you as the High Priestess in reverse. The High Priestess is usually, very intuitive. She knows what's going on. She can see things, but she doesn't say. They might see you as somebody that's not really using your intuition the way that you could. They might have held you in a higher esteem or light before. But right now, out of the 3 of Swords, coming out of a third-party situation, and it's like they feel like the secrets have already come out, or they were in a third-party situation and the secrets come out. Well, if this is family or business, it could be the same thing. It's like you're coming out of this situation where somebody else was giving to somebody else, either you or the other person, and there's this kind of heartache energy, and it's like the secrets have come out. So they see you as somebody that maybe is deceitful and has kept secrets from them. The challenge is the Magician in reverse. So like nothing manifested the way that it was supposed to out of this situation. Or somebody has really low self-esteem and doesn't feel like they can manifest. What hidden information in this situation is the Lovers. So somebody has a lover in the mix. And I hate to say this, like it's a really, a harsh kind of tone and energy, but illuminating these things can be quite a blessing. Again, if this doesn't resonate for you, the other piles I'm certain are going to be extremely different than this one. But for some of you guys, unfortunately, that's the scenario, like just coming out of heartache. Either you were in a love triangle, and you even have the triangle here too, right? Either you were in a love triangle or they were in a love triangle, but somebody's been really hurt by this, and they see you as either someone who has uncovered and unlocked the secrets of what's gone on with them, or somebody that like the secrets are out. You were keeping a lot of things in the dark in the moon. And the Magician can be quite deceitful in reverse, like just somebody that isn't forthright or trustworthy, like somebody that's just been quite manipulative with energy. And this kind of hidden forces energy. I actually need to get one more card. We're missing a card here is the Lovers. Spirit's advice is Queen of Wands. So you can see the Queen of Wands is quite passionate. She's like up in the clouds. Her her back is towards the situation, and she's just actually going to manifest her own light. Genders are fluid in this, okay? She's just manifesting her own light, standing on top of this storm, you know, outside of all of these secrets. So Spirit's advice is to manifest, to be above the storm of whatever, you know, is going on with this person. And clearly, oh my goodness, the outcome of this situation is the Tower. So yeah, the way that this person is viewing you as either like this is a no-go, this situation. They view you as somebody that is secretive or manipulative and a liar, or that's how they are, and they view you as somebody that has caught on to this, and it's just like the Tower. You know, they see you from a goddess potential as like very adaptable. They've seen you really adapt to the situation. I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's like you've uncovered secrets and they see you as adaptable, and the challenge has just been all of this lying and manipulation, and you uncovering it has been very uncomfortable. Like there's nothing left to cling to. And you've been very adaptable, and you've moved on. Either way, whether or not it's you that has the lever or them that has the lever, but this heartache and pain, like, is how you're sitting, like you're coming out of that now, and the way that they view you as somebody that's either uncovered secrets or who has kept secrets. And somebody here in this mixture has been quite manipulative. And just, you know, the secret lever is in the midst, but Spirit's advice is to manifest, you know, to use your passion to put out light into the universe and rise above the storms. The outcome between you and this individual, whether it's family, business, friend, whatever, it's the Tower. And the Tower is a great blessing. People get freaked out about the Tower. They don't like the Tower, but the Tower ultimately is the universe stepping in and preventing us from having to sometimes take other actions. Sometimes the universe takes action for us, and that's what the Tower is. So, you know, you've been really adaptable, and you have that beautiful gift within yourself that no matter what the circumstances, no matter what the challenge is, you're able to wear this crown, you're able to have this light, and you can see the intensity in her eyes. Like, she's quite aware and quite awake to what the situation is. And it's the first goddess in the deck, and you're able to adapt, and that's why you're coming out of that, you know, heartache right now. You're moving forward onto something better. You're changing your landscape, and you're no longer clinging to this unhealthy situation. So for those of you who chose pile number 3, we have the King of Swords in reverse. I feel like, oh, I did this upside down, sorry. You have the King of Swords. They see you as the 5 of Pentacles. The challenge at hand is the 6 of Swords. Unknown. The energy that you don't know about what's going on is the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, Spirit's advice is the 10 of Swords. I have to pull you one more card for the outcome. Wow, unbelievable. All 3 of these are so astronomically different. Really wildly different energies. Please share, like, comment. Hi there. See somebody's on here. So we're doing a pick a card. This was the 3rd pile. What do they really think? So the outcome is the 5 of Wands. And how do they see you as a goddess? They see you as Aphrodite, so romantic love. Okay, so for most of you, obviously, that chose this pile, it's probably going to be love related. For some of you, it might be family, friends, co-workers, read it the way that the story fits. Of course, don't force things. Allow things to be what they are. Yeah, and if this one doesn't resonate, check out one of the other piles. So you right now are in this position of the King of Swords. So I feel like you're watching this other person, probably from a distance, might be social media, that type of thing. They could be watching you as well, because the energies can be vice versa. The way they view you is the Five of Pentacles. So they feel a little bit insecure about the potential of this moving forward. The Five of Pentacles in this deck is like this kind of loss and confusion. It's just like you don't know which way you're going. So they might perceive you as a little bit lost or confused, or the way that they feel around you is maybe a little bit lost or confused, right? Six of Swords is the challenge. So the challenge is like, the challenge is they either see you or themselves as turning your back towards the other person and moving forward to do what's actually best for you or best for them, to take on this like, you know, spiritual journey, moving across mountains and just like moving forward onto things that are better for the other person. So I feel like if you chose this pile, they feel confused and they feel destabilized with this relationship. They're not feeling necessarily like this is the best thing. There is a lot of like spying and watching and keeping an eye of, but like ultimately the challenge is somebody's trying to move forward onto something better, and that makes a lot of sense because this Five of Pentacles is unstable. The hidden factors is the Four of Pentacles. So either yourself or their self are really focused on your own stability and security right now. So this may be why it feels so rocky and unstable to them, like about you, because they perceive that you're really concentrated and focused right now on your own stability or success. That, or they're focused on their own stability and success and can't see how this is going to work between the two of you, because one of you is really in this position of moving forward onto better things, though like you or them is I see watching each other from a distance, trying to track each other's moves, figure out what's going on between the other person. Spirit's advice is to look at the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is like completion of a cycle, but it's like a really look at this card, like look at this spinning. It's just spinning in the mind, like just a lot of mental torment. And it's like you have energy coming at you from all sides and you're completely lost in this, you know, this spiral, this maze of confusion over this individual. So Spirit's advice is to like look at the mental landscape of how this individual actually makes you feel. The outcome is the Five of Wands. So it's like you see two people here that are reaching for that light, but it's like you don't quite touch it. And again, you have like two fives here. You have the completion of a cycle. You have somebody working independently. You have like this outward observance of the other person. Somebody needs to be moving forward or is focused on moving forward. And there is just this instability between the two of you. The outcome is instability too. It's like sometimes the Five can be movement. So it doesn't have to always be like instability. Sometimes it can be transformation or change, which there is potential for that. Both people are reaching for the light. So I don't want to say in this group 100% that there isn't potential to make this work. But right now it is like the outcome is unstable. So the outcome is really actually unknown for the two of you, because you're both reaching for the light. It doesn't mean that you can't hit that light. So there's passion, you know, it's wands, but it's definitely unstable. How they view you in terms of a goddess, though, is as Aphrodite, the romantic love. So they do have like an attraction to you. They do have this kind of swept off their feet allure towards you, or if it's in business or something like that, they see this kind of enchanting quality that you have, a very an air about you, an essence about you that's able to draw people in because of your beauty, because of your love, because of your sensuality, and they see this very like attractive quality, and they see that in you. Just right now it feels like the rest of the story is what's on their mind. It doesn't take away from the fact of how they see you in this light. So I hope this resonated. If it didn't, check out one of the other piles. Please like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you thought. Please share this video. I'll post a link down below for personal reads if you're interested in doing a personal read. And just stay tuned because there's going to be so many cool, fun, beautiful videos that are continuously going to be coming up. And I just want to say thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you so very, very much. And I want to just keep creating more content and more beautiful offerings for all of you. So thank you, and I will see you guys tomorrow. If I can get this turned on. Let's see here. There we go.